And my mind, as a court, my understanding, my reading, is that in recent past, there have been numerous reports of senseless murders targeting persons of female gender. Let this not just be my words from where I sit. In an article dated the 26th January 2024, Amnesty International Kenya noted that a woman is killed in this country in every 2 days. And I will quote from the article so that I attribute it to where it belongs. Let me read the caption from that article. Amnesty International Kenya strongly condemns the profiling, torture, and killing of women and any other individual based on their identity. Over 10 cases of femicide have been reported across the country since 1st of January 2024. That is, every second day, a woman has been brutalized and killed because of her identity. According to statistics from Africa Data Hub, between 2016 and 2023, over 500 women have been killed. The majority of those murdered were below the age of 35 years and were killed by intimate partners or people known to them. According to the Africa Data Hub, a regional network of data organization that traces such killing based on newspaper reports, it states that about 500 women have been killed in Kenya from January 2016 to 2023. Now let me draw ourselves back home. In an article published by the Daily Nation on 27th of January 2024, it indicates that 16 women have been killed since January 2024. The most disturbing was a case of Rita Mweni, a 20-year-old student at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, who was lured to a short accommodation apartment at Roysambu, commonly known as Airbnb. She was murdered, her body was dismembered, her head was dumped at a different location, and one can only but consider the words said by Dr. Jansen Odwal, the pathologist. And these were his words. He said, "This is the first time I've come across such an incident in my forensic life. I have never come across such an incident." And so when we are considering the public's denunciation of a crime, one cannot live outside the prevailing circumstance in the society. It is the understanding of this court that these reports speak to a situation whereby the social fabric of the society has been torn into two, right at the middle. And the court must then live to its role to protect the society. And so, having ruled out a non-custodial sentence, and may I just say this, the accused person is also not even asking for a non-custodial sentence. I read the submissions on mitigation, and in their own writing, they tell this court, Muratetu did not declare a death sentence to be mandatory, but then the court can give a custodial sentence. They say a custodial. There is nowhere in that report where this court is being invited to consider a non-custodial sentence. So we are at a stage of a custodial sentence.